Hi there, I'm Gary Fielding. I'm one of the data center specialists here at Ultima. I'm joined by my colleague Richard Choi, head of Datacentre Presales. We'd seen a number of seismic events coming out in the press in the last 6 to 12 months around Broadcom and VMware. So we thought we'd have a session to explore the impact of this, the value of the opportunity for Ultima, but more importantly, making sure our customers are aware of the changes to themselves and the value that the new portfolio brings to them.
So everyone's aware that Broadcom acquired VMware last year, and it was announced in December last year that they have changed some licensing things for perpetual licenses. So there's a real impact here for a lot of customers where maybe they're not so aware of. And it's really subtle little changes that's gone into news, but the impact is quite big for a lot of customers. Yeah.
Well, I can appreciate it's one of those VMware with the market that they have, obviously probably generate in the virtualization market themselves as a vendor. The impact is obviously a lot heavier across all verticals as opposed to pockets of resistance, shall we say.
Well, the changes are very compelling because VMware still got the biggest market share here on server virtualization. They hold a very large stake in the ecosystem for hybrid cloud as well. It's very compelling because what they've done right now is they've retired or discontinued perpetual licenses. So perpetual licenses was the license to use, and every year customers just had to pay for the small percentage of, I suppose, support maintenance of it. But now, since discontinuing that, everyone must buy a new subscription. I think there's some price adjustments, and also some bundles of software are different as well. So yeah, everyone needs to change this year, I guess. That's a really good point. I think a lot of the software vendors the trend is they are moving towards a subscription-based model. The good old, perpetual licenses, I think they're probably going to go. And to be honest, I think VMware probably one of the last few moving over to this model, really. I suppose the value is it continues to give customers, access to support, the features, the updates, patches to the VMware features that they know and love. But it also allows VMware to sort of continue to be innovative around the technologies, yeah. Sort
of more of agility, more of an optimization, just giving customers value across a load of different areas.
That's right, yeah. Well, I think they made a change now because Broadcom probably wanted to accelerate some of their plans, and the plans were always to move to subscription but provide value to customers.
Yep.
So part of this is really about simplification. They used to have something like 168 products. It's a very crowded product portfolio, right?
Yeah.
Very difficult to understand this a la carte way of buying features. So what they've now done is simplified it to 4 main subscriptions. So you can now buy only 4 main subscriptions and a handful of add-on features. So yeah, it's about simplification, streamline their go-to-market strategy, and all the rest of that, yeah. It's a good spread at the moment. The 4 bundles, they help SMB customers on the lower end. Some of the like Essentials Plus bundles are still around for free host clusters, but some of the robo licenses, they've gone, and I think it's good in some cases, especially on the mid-size to the enterprise side as well, because those bundles now are more value for money, I guess, because they're putting the vSphere with ARIA software, which is the cloud management platform. And the top tier one is the full stack of software, which if you compare to the old world of perpetual licensing buying, right, I believe it's cheaper now than it was previously, yeah. There's a bit of a mixed world, I guess. If you were on certain old perpetual licenses, right, there are like-for-like replacements in the new subscription models, which they'll port over quite nicely. Yeah, I think that the bigger bundles, they get more value out of, yeah. There's a lot of rules and caveats around the new bundles, what you can do, what you can't do. So where we can really help our customers is really understand the best subscription model that will fit into your particular estate. But not just for now, but taking a more strategic view on creating a hybrid cloud architecture for you to grow into. Yeah, I suppose it's classed as quite disruptive, I guess, and it's disruptive, but there's a good thing because you can take a real good review of your whole private cloud or infrastructure to really maybe have a look at planning your journey to the cloud as well. It's a bit of a catalyst, I think. The right solution is really sticking with VMware because of the ecosystem, and it can bridge the gap for getting you from on-premise to the cloud, giving you that hybrid cloud experience.
So in summary, although it's highly disruptive, it's actually nothing to be feared. It's easier, it's less congested from a license perspective, and probably easier access to a number of the key features that the VMware suite provides. And we can help customers clearly through some of our assessment services to identify how we could help them out moving forward.
Yeah, I say that, and I know one of the things that we've been doing with the assessments is we shouldn't just look at the licensing side. We need to look at customers' environments, about optimization, consolidation as well. What is right, what is cloud ready and cloud appropriate, moving things up there and creating that flexibility and agility.
Yeah, it's less about a tactical requirement and a point solution. It's more, let's have a holistic view of you so that you're covered for 5, 8 years beyond, as opposed to just now for the next year.
Absolutely, yeah.
Fantastic. That looks like a perfect place to end the episode. I'd like to thank Rich again for his time. Obviously, please reach out to him or myself if you have any questions around the assessments around VMware or any of the other assessments that Ultima offer. And thanks again for your time. Thank you.